United now. Napoli are pushing for the loan signing of Rasmus Højlund, according to Sky in Italy. That's after AC Milan could not convince Højlund to join them under the terms of the deal on offer. Milan wanted a loan with an option, while Højlund and United's preference was a permanent deal. European football expert Andy Brassel is convinced a loan would be best for all parties.
It's a good profile of league to reinflate a player's value. And that is exactly the spot that Højlund's in at the moment. If you look at the players who've come out of difficult times, not just English players who've come out of difficult times in the Premier League to do really well there. Look at Scott McTominay's image now. You know, he's on the Ballon d'Or list. And go before that, you go Lukaku, Smalling, Young. You can go through them all, and they've reignited their careers there. Now, look, I think Højlund and United, if that's really their view, that they want a permanent deal, well, you know, I'd love a Lamborghini, but it's not going to happen. The fact is that his value has dropped so much over the last 2 years. The best thing for him and for United is to loan him out and get him to a point where he's sellable. At the moment, he is not sellable for anything near what they paid for him. Even if you're taking off the bits for amortisation, it's just not worth their while. I don't see how they can get a reasonable deal for him.
So Andy Brassel thinks a loan is suited to all parties, but why, Carve, do Manchester United not want to do a loan here?
Well, because they spent £72 million on him 2 years ago. And on paper, it makes sense to send a player out on loan, because the thinking is you get him off your wage bill, he goes out on loan, he does well. If he does well, that puts him in the shop window, that increases his value, and then next summer you can sell him. But it doesn't always turn out like that, because the flip side of that is these players on big wages, I'm not saying that he necessarily is on big wages, but we've seen other players who just get on the sort of loan merry-go-round.
Star Andreas Pereira is poised to quit Fulham for Brazilian club Palmeiras, according to reports. The Brazil midfielder spent 11 years at Old Trafford, making 75 senior appearances. Fulham paid £10 million for Pereira, 29, in 2022. He has a year left on his contract at Craven Cottage. But Palmeiras have held talks with the West London club about a deal for Pereira after failing with a January bid for him. And a move to the Sao Paulo club could mean a transfer windfall for United, who agreed a sell-on clause with Fulham 3 years ago. Boss Marco Silva left Pereira out of Fulham's matchday squad against his old club United on Sunday. The midfielder was previously an unused sub in his side's 1-1 draw at Brighton. Belgium-born Pereira is understood to favour a move to Brazil to favour his chances of playing at the 2026 World Cup finals. Capped 10 times, he has made just one international appearance this year. He previously spent time on loan to Brazilians Flamengo from United in 2021 and 2022. Palmeiras see Pereira as a replacement for midfield star Richard Rios, who is set to join Benfica. The midfielder has scored 10 goals in 119 Fulham appearances. Højlund talks continue as transfer picks up. Napoli are racing to wrap up a deal for Rasmus Højlund, with talks entering a crucial stage. According to Sky Sport Italy, today is seen as a key day in negotiations with Manchester United as the Serie A champions push to get it done within hours. Højlund is Napoli's top target to replace the injured Romelu Lukaku, and the club are desperate to land him before rivals swoop in. Man United handed Lammens boost. Royal Antwerp appear to have accepted they will be losing Sanne Lammens before the summer transfer window closes amid interest from Manchester United. Man United are understood to be in talks with Antwerp about a move for their goalkeeper. Mainoo considering Manchester United exit. Kobbie Mainoo is reportedly weighing up a shock exit from Manchester United if the club receive a suitable offer before the transfer deadline, according to TalkSport.